Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Mike Turner. He never knows where his district is. For those of you all that do not live in my district, Walter Hunt, I want you to vote absentee in my next election. I got you down. On November the 7th, 2006, the millions of voters in the United States that turned out sent a message to Washington. That's the reason we elected a Democratic majority in Congress. In Tennessee, we Tennesseans, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, missed one hell of an opportunity to send a fine man to Washington. He shall return. There's no question about it. Within the legislature, we have the Republicans in charge in the Senate. That's okay. We got Joe Haynes up there. In the House, the Davidson County delegation, the chairman is Mike Turner. That's important to Nashville. Equally important to Nashville in the House is that we have a majority leader in Gary Odom. We can't help it if he lives in Bellevue or Westmead. As long as he don't live in my district, I'm all right. We have with us today Phil Ponder. Everybody knows Phil Ponder. You'll say, well, he's here to represent Jim Cooper. Wrong. Jim Cooper's our congressman, will be to whatever time he wants to quit. But Phil Ponder is an artist. So any of you all do not have in his autographed print, see me after the meeting.
Your check's in the mail.
We're proud of him. In the legislature this year, we have some 2,500 plus bills. Not all of them are going anywhere. Many of them shouldn't go anywhere, come to think of it. But what you have in Davidson County is a group of legislators, senators and representatives alike, that knows what Davidson County needs and what we don't need. We need more money for education. The better education formula needs to be changed. And Mike and Joe are pushing for that as leaders in their respective houses, without a shadow of a doubt. I am pleased that the three legislators here, with two judges here, that we voted for their increase. Yeah. Don't forget, we voted for increase in your all's salary. By the way, I got a ticket.
See Joe Solomon.
They did better before we gave a raise.
Are not going to support shared parenting this year, are you? No.
Tomorrow is Sunday. There's a history with a lot of people here today. That's important to me. Because of my family and Nashville, it's important to me. A lot of history. The Walter Hunts, we go way back. Carol Solomon, way, way back.
Way, way back. See?
None of which is your business. Mary Clement, way back to her employment in the state. There are a lot of us here that have a history together. Larry Keaton running for councilman out here. J.B. Loring is under term limits. If you don't have a place to buy your flowers, see Larry Keaton. See, I take care of my own.
If I'm out of roses, call Anna.
The overflow from you. Karen Johnson in Antioch, the other part of my district, representing Antioch cluster on the school board. Great job. She campaigned for me during the election. You know, there was an Hispanic Republican policeman that ran against me. I still don't know what the hell that is. But because of many of the
It's trouble.
Think about him. Think about him. But she got out at Antioch High School in the rain, shaking hands, kissing babies' husbands. And do you know that all 20 of my boxes, yes, we won, but Antioch High School was 7-1.
Wow. That's
It was strong. Jenny Santini, great state representative. Still learning, but I'm teaching her. This afternoon, she and I, among others, will be out in Antioch. Blasting's a problem. And we have introduced several bills to correct it across the state, to give local authorities the authority to regulate it. The council, our Metro Council, they know better. I thank you for coming out. It's great to be with Democrats. During an election, it's great to be with Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. I got 67% of the vote, and it was a sweet, sweet victory, because the Republican Party sent out mail-outs that fell just short of saying that my mother has 4 legs. Just short. I don't like that. So we beat it. Of interest, there are 3 Hispanic organizations in Nashville. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Tennessee Hispanic Democrats, and then another group that is just forming. All 3 of them endorse me. I like that. That sent a message that they didn't want him. I met with them. They wanted to know if I speak Spanish. I do now. Good to see all of you. It's fantastic that you all got together. I just hope everybody took a bath this morning, because we're in close quarters. But thank you so much for being here in God's country. Good morning.